Okay, we're on lockdown and no one can go to or teach any yoga classes. So, after 2 weeks of staring at my navel, I thought I'd put something together for you YouTubers so that you can either sit there and look at it, or do a little bit of practice with it if you want to, or use it to be inspired to put together your own sequence. Having said all of that, anything you see on the camera is no substitution for a face-to-face class where you get proper tuition and proper adjustment. So if you decide to practice this, entirely at your own risk. Cool. Let us begin with a series of breathing and core exercises just to prepare ourselves for yoga practice. These videos are going to be in sections, and this is the first section, which is the introduction to practice. So a warm-up and preparation tape. Okay, starting with some simple exercises. Just sit comfortably. I'm seeing lotus. That doesn't have to be lotus. Cross legs is perfectly acceptable. In fact, at the start of the practice, it's probably more comfortable for most of us. If you have really tight hips, you might have to sit on something to lift yourself up. But for most of us, it's probably fine sitting on the floor. Rest the hands, loosen the shoulders, and then sliding the shoulders down the back, hang the elbows out, nice and loose by your sides. Take your attention into your breathing and slow the breathing down and slightly deepen your breathing. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Imagine from the very back of your head a little thing drawing you upwards. So that's providing you with extension through the back of the body. Now I want us to breathe through the side ribs. For many of you that might be an unfamiliar action. So just to familiarise yourself with that, take your hands to the side of your floating ribs, that's your lower ribs, and as you inhale, press into your hands so the hands move outwards. As you exhale, soften the ribs, just relax, and you can just maybe use the weight of the arms to push in a little bit, try and close the front of the body up. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then without the hands. Try and keep your breathing smooth. Listen in to the sound of the breathing. That's a good indication. If the sound is smooth, the breathing is smooth. And then when you get to the end of the out breath, squeezing the ribs in, squeeze the lower abdomen in, and try and extend that exhale till the body is completely empty. Hold the grip in the abdomen. Inhale, side ribs. Keep the gaze down, and then try and draw the chest towards the chin. Exhaling. Release the shoulders, try and keep the extension in the spine, and at the end of the exhale, pressing the abdomen in again, working into your lower core, pressing the breath out, inhaling. Exhaling. Just work in your own pace, use your own breathing rhythm. And then empty the body, press in, contract your lower abdomen, clasp the fingers, lock the elbows out, squeeze in, inhale, take the arms up. And try and resist pressing into the back bend, so keep the front of the body squeezing backwards, press the hands backwards, and then just try and slide the shoulders down the back away from the ears. Keep the elbows locked out. Turn the palms of the hands to the ceiling, and then slowly open the armpits a little bit more. Use your inhale. Try and press the hands upwards and backwards. Lock the elbows, keep the abdomen contracting. Side ribs breathing where possible. And as you exhale, bring the arms down. Shoulders loose. Okay, hang on to the knees, pull back. Chest up towards the chin on the inhale. Exhale, slowly folding yourself forwards and just relax the elbows towards the floor. If you can't get the elbows on the floor, just release the hands down, it's fine. And then try and get some lengthening. So use your inhale, move out from your hips, lift the chest, squeeze the elbows back into the knees for some extra pressure, and exhale, keeping the front of the body long. Elbows go out, the shoulders stay loose, the neck is soft, and just let the head slowly release down towards the floor. Loosen your neck and your shoulders. So head is heavy. Let the weight of the head, so don't lift your head like this, just let it go. Even if you're up here, just let the head go and allow that weight, whatever that is, 5 kilos, to drop you slower down towards the floor. Good. So just here, once you're resting, wherever that is for you, just allowing your back to soften, the hips, keep breathing, and then on your next inhale, push with hands back up the centre, loosen off, relax on the shoulders, and then slide the shoulders down, release the elbows in, and just centre yourself. Get that nice length in the spine, get lovely posture with the shoulders down, the neck long, the face in line, the gaze slightly down towards the floor. Smooth breathing into your side ribs. And then straighten legs out. And relax your toes and ankles.